right, thanks for coming back for another doujinshi review from White Album 2. Today we have a really special kind of doujinshi. I've never seen this type before, so I am excited to present it to you today. So first off, the title here is Kazusa and Yoko's Smooth Pudding Strategy. In Japan, they have two types of pudding. They have like a harder pudding that you can eat with a spoon, or you have like a soft pudding that's more like a yogurt, kind of. That's what they mean by smooth pudding. So smooth pudding strategy. This comes from Marmalade Factory. And as I said, it's a very special doujin because it's not really a doujin, it's actually a quiz book. So, really, really cool. This is a quiz book. It does give a warning. Please play White Album 2 before you take this quiz, because otherwise, of course, it's going to contain spoilers. Not only that, but you won't be able to do the quiz. So the quiz here, it has 100 questions, 1 point each, for a total of 100 points. And he says this quiz should take you about 60 to 75 minutes. So not only do you have to have all this knowledge as a fan, you have to be a super fan to dedicate that kind of time for it. So the format of this book is as follows. So it has different sections, different types of questions. So here is a circle X, so basically like a true or false statement category. For example, is Setsuna in class 3A? Is this true or false? Or is Kazusa's seat located in this position? Or does Setsuna work at a bento shop? Things like that is from the true or false section. So those ones are not as difficult. If we move on to like the next section, we have a multiple choice kind of questions. And thank goodness, because the questions become increasingly difficult. Like on question 13, like what station is closest to Setsuna's house, for example. Moving on to some other questions, we go back to the true-false format. Like here, is Kitahara's rent 9 man yen, or like 90,000 yen, which is $900, true or false? And I love White Album, and I'm not even sure I could pass this quiz. This is like such specific information, but it gets even harder. You don't think it can get harder? Well, it gets harder. So continuing on with the true-false, multiple choice. Now from here, from question 61 on, it's a multiple choice, but with more than one correct answer. So the possibility of you guessing and getting it correct really plummets at this point. So for example, this one, it asks, who are the members of the Light Music Club? That one's super obvious, but it goes on to get just so specific with their questions, coming down to even just dates of things. So hard. And then, I think, for me at least, the hardest part, they have dialogue hole questions. So during specific scenes, what did the characters say? And that's crazy, ridiculously hard, I think. And of course, if you're playing through the English dub, not even the answer key will help you for this quiz, so... But it's just kind of a fun thing, and it's pretty amazing to know that there are some fans that can do this. I mean, look, there's a lot of them. A lot of the questions are dialogue holes. It's really, really crazy. I think he liked the dialogue holes ones the most. Some of the most important scenes there. And then we move on to just some extras. It talks about like the TV shows, the radio shows and such. So not only do you have to play the game, you have to consume content outside of the game in order to really beat this quiz. It's pretty incredible. And then we move on to the answers. Thank goodness they have an answer key. It's really, really incredible. The dedication. I mean, even just making this quiz must have taken days or weeks. Like, this is a lot. This is so much specific information. And it moves on to give like explanations of why the questions were answered the way they are. Like if something was false instead of true, it explains why it was false and explains a bit about the correct answer. So the explanations in this book are very good. It's very well written. In the end, he just gives a thank you. He's wanted to make a book like this for a long time. He's really happy he got the chance to, so good luck with the quiz. Thank you for reading so far, and etc. And then the last credits page. So this was written in 2014. So, of course, doesn't have information about a lot of the more recent events, but rather the older events, which honestly makes it a lot harder because you have to dig up like those TV programs or radio programs. But yeah, he did it, and that's awesome. And then the end. So yeah, a super, super cool book overall. I love this. I love the concept. I really love the art. Overall, it's just very unique, very creative. I love it when fans can express their love for something in different ways. And this is awesome. So anyway, that is Kazusa and Yoko's smooth pudding strategy. I hope you enjoyed. Give it a try if you dare. And I'll see you next time with another Doujin review. Until then, take care.